All right. It looks like Bill Barr saying the DOJ is going to reinstate the death penalty. Now, I will say this. I generally will break with my conservative friends on the whole death penalty thing, and the reason I say that is because it's really simple for me. It doesn't have anything to do with race, doesn't have anything to do with crime figures, it doesn't have to do with any of that. My thing is that to me, that's like a perfect crime or a perfect crime, perfect punishment. Like it's so final. When I say perfect, I mean not perfect as in great, but it's so final. And to have that kind of like punishment for an imperfect system, that's like it just doesn't make sense to me. Now it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if there's any doubt, well, a lot of times, and a lot of times that is the case. If there's any doubt, then it just seems that to have a system that does make mistakes, that has a punishment that actually cannot be, you can't come back from reversing that. It just seems that that's just not, I can't really support that. That's really the main and only reason. And that's not to say that if something, and I know a lot of people use, well, someone killed your kid. I get that. I sure do. And I think a lot of times, I think in a situation like that, I probably would be very like, I'd be very, so emotional that I would death, but I want to kill. Yeah, I get that. I do. But then at that point, the logic that I have on this side of a situation like that would not carry over to the other side, because I'm one of those people that I subscribe to the theory that if you add emotion into any equation, you can't trust the outcome, and that's the way I've rationalized it. So I don't necessarily agree with that. I do agree with definitely punishment, that's for sure. But death penalty, I'm not really on board with it. And um, from a Christian perspective, for a lot of people, a Christian's perspective, having grown up, in that, in a Christian household, it was more, it didn't really jive with what I was taught coming up. So anyway, like I said before, comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.